everybody. I know that this video is a little bit late, but I've been pretty busy this week just because I started a new job and that's been going well. It's like not too bad. I kind of enjoy it. And then I also was hanging out with one of my friends and a group of my friends because my one friend is moving back to their country in like a couple days, so we wanted to like all hang out before they left. So yesterday we actually went to Amano Hashidate, which is more like north of Kyoto, and it's like near the Japan Sea. So we went there and went to like a place called Ine, and no, it was really fun. It was my first time ever like swimming in the sea, and I thought it was really cool. I was like so shocked because it's like all you could see was just like nothing, you know, like you would look out into the ocean, the sea, and you would just see the sea or like the sky, and I was just like so shocked. It kind of reminded me of like back where like in Canada where I live, because all you could see is just like the horizon really, and like maybe some trees and stuff. But I don't know, I really had it, like I had a pretty good time, and we went to like a lighthouse, and I don't know, it was like really cool. I enjoyed going and like being with all my friends before my one friend leaves. And it also made me realize that like a lot of the friends that we have, especially now, the friends that I make now, a lot of them are probably gonna leave Japan and like go back to their own country or go somewhere else, right? And it made me realize that like that's kind of like life, like that's gonna be my life, living in a different country, or like just living in like anywhere in general, right? Because a lot of my friends that are here, they don't really plan on staying here. Like they just want to like go to school and then maybe like move back to their country or like move somewhere else, right? And it's like, I don't know, it's so interesting. I guess I never really thought about it before, like how everybody in life, like nobody's going to be in our lives forever kind of thing, right? Like, yeah, we have like friends that are like really good friends and like everything. Like, it doesn't mean that people are awful and you shouldn't talk to people. It's just like a reality that the only person that you're really gonna have in your whole life for your whole life is yourself, right? And like, yes, some people can rely on their family. Like I can rely on my family and talk to my family about stuff, but I know some people can't. Like some people don't have their family to talk to because like of so many different reasons, right? But I think that's just like such an interesting concept to think about, is that like I think like I've always kind of known that we only have ourselves in our life, but I've never really like realized it or really understood it until I started to like have friends and everything. And then like everybody, like I left my friends in Canada, and then now my friends here are like leaving Japan, right? And like I don't know, I just think that's like really, it kind of puts things into perspective. Like you should always try and live every single day the best that you can, right? Because like that's what life is. Like there's so many different things that you can worry about, but what's the point of worrying about it if like, I don't know, like there's just no point, because every day should be like a special experience that you have. That doesn't mean that every day has to be so packed full of everything all the time, right? But it could just be like you spending time by yourself for the day, or you just like doing what you want, right? Because I don't know, I understand work, you have to work to be able to live, and you have to like, for me, I have to go to school to be able to do what I want. But like our lives should not just only be defined by who, like what we do, you know? Like when I go to school and become a psychologist, my life shouldn't be defined by the fact that I'm a psychologist. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it should be defined by the things that I enjoy doing, and like the person that I am, like my personality and everything like that, right? I think that's just like, I don't know, I think about this stuff like all the time, but I guess I just don't really like talk about it often, just because like, I don't know, it's like it's a large, like it's a big concept to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like making these videos, so I can like, kind of talk about it. Like because when I was in Canada, I would often talk about these sort of concepts with like my friends or my family, right? Because like they kind of understood. Like I had a lot of friends in fact, like my family and everything were very similar to how I thought. Like always thinking about like more deeper concepts all the time and everything like that, right? But like that doesn't mean that people here don't do that either. It's just there is a language barrier between me and all of my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't know. I just think like when I don't have the opportunity to talk about stuff like this, it often stays in my head, and it's like I think about it all the time. But then I don't like actually like, you know, like solve the issue or like stop thinking about it until I talk about it, you know? And I feel like that's something that like when I become a psychologist and everything, I want to be able to be the person that people can talk to about stuff like this, you know? Like not just this, but like just in general, like their life and everything. Because I'm one of the people that need to talk about my stuff all the time. Like, and sometimes I need to talk about it several times, like especially with certain people in my life. I always want to talk about everything. Like I don't like to keep secrets kind of thing. I like everybody to kind of like know like how I feel about stuff or what's happening in my life, or if there's like something wrong, I'm like, okay, I need to tell somebody because I'm going to continue to think about it until I talk about it. But yeah, I don't know, I think that like, yeah. Anyways, it kind of got off like really again, it got like so sidetracked, but I think that like I'm very glad that I was able to spend so much like this time with the people that I've been hanging out with and my friends and everything, especially my friend that's leaving. I was able to like spend time with them before they left, because then it's like at least they like we will be able to look back onto these memories and be like, wow, that was such a good time, because it was, you know, like it was a really good time. And I'm definitely gonna miss that when they leave, but that doesn't mean that I'm never ever going to be able to see them again or talk to them, because like, you know, with like technology we can like talk all the time. And so I just think that like, yeah, I think having people in your life that you could talk to and be like friends with is like good. It kind of makes you realize that like you're not always alone in everything that you do, right? Because all of my friends, like before I made a bunch of these like my friends now, I thought that I was alone in this country all by myself. But then I met all my friends and I'm like, no, they're literally going through the same exact thing as me, because they moved out of their country, left their friends and family behind, and now they're in this country living their life. And like they have goals, you know, like they have a goal in mind of what they want to do, and I'm just part of this one step of their life, you know. And I think that that's just something that's so amazing, you know. Out of all the people in the world, I met these people that I'm talking to now and hanging out with now, and I just think that's like such an amazing thing to think about, you know. But anyways, yeah, I hope that next week I can kind of more be on like a schedule, like try to do like Wednesday or something, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah. But anyways, thank you.